I am going to do a quick video here on the install of a 3/4 inch body lift. I'm going to give this a shot. Currently I have a 2022 Bronco. You've seen in a couple of my videos. I thought I would try this just to see if it gets a little extra height. I am going to eventually put 37s on. So what this does is you basically have 4 pucks that are going to go on each side, and that's going to raise up the vehicle 3/4 of an inch. It does come with the 2 bolts that'll go on the front 2 pucks. It comes with the 6 pucks, or I'm sorry, the 8 pucks, 4 on each side. And what I'll do is show you what that looks like installed. So here it is before the pucks are installed. I do have these from Mabit, which block a little bit of that. Not much of a gap there. I do have the iBox springs, not the coilovers, but just the springs themselves, which kind of leveled it out and brought it up just a little bit in the front and the back. Here it is after. You can tell, there's definitely a little bit more of a gap. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with the Mabit attachments. But overall, I don't think the gap's that bad. To be honest, I think it's hardly noticeable, and it kind of gives it more of a rugged look. So we've had a chance to see the before and after. I'll go ahead and walk you through the install process. It's fairly easy. And here's the location of the 4 pucks on each side. Our first one is going to be right up here in the front. Come down and around. You're going to see this is where it's going to go. And there's a bolt directly underneath through that hole. I'm going to use a 3/4 inch socket. I'm using a pretty big bar for this just so I can break them loose. Don't use power tools. If you do, just go ahead and get it loose with a breaker bar. And for the very front one that we're going to be doing here, I'm going to go ahead and use the bolt that was supplied. All right, the second one, we're going to come right up and under here. You'll see that bolt there. The third one, I'm going to come right under here. You'll see that one there. And then the last one is going to be back here. And we'll come right under to that one right there. Now, those use a different socket. Actually using a 15. Okay, so instead of using just a traditional jack like that, I was having trouble. So what I decided to do was buy this from Amazon. It's got a built-in stand. It's also got the bottle jack. It goes up to 21 inches. And what I'm gonna try to do is mount it. I have some aftermarket steps here. I'm gonna mount it right here. So it's part of the step, but also on the frame that connects to the body. And I'm gonna see if I can lift it that way. You can start to see a little bit of a space right there between the body and this, in the front. All right, so this jack, you can see how much it's lifted. Now we'll check and see how much space we have. So I slid right here. I've got the rear puck in place. You can see it right there. Slid in at the top, and I'm gonna do the rest on the other 3 for the driver's side. Okay, on the bolts, what I'm gonna do is use some blue Loctite. It's in a red bottle, but it is the actual blue. And I'm just gonna coat these threads right here and install the screws. I've got the screws back in. They're not tightened down. It's still lifted. I'm gonna be honest, this little bottle lift and bottle jack and jack stand is awesome. It's the perfect height, fully extended. It got me up enough to do the 3/4 inch. You can tell by how far that's up. Space, I'm gonna probably plasti dip or paint the body on the inside so that it won't be so noticeable. But I'll go ahead and lower it. We'll take a look and see how it looks on this side. Here it is with the 3/4 inch. Now I have these little Mabit things that were on there. Probably gonna take those off, but you can tell here that it definitely lifted it quite a bit. Now what you'll notice also, here you can see the frame. kind of the color of the body through there. What I did on this side is just plasti dipped it black, so you really don't see it near as much. So overall, I think it looks good. I'll get some better side shots here when I pull it out. All right, guys, so here it is with the 3/4 inch lift. Now you can see a little bit of space there. What I did is plasti dip the back as well, using some note cards, and just was able to get it in there. It took away that body color, made it look a lot better. So come around to this side. Definitely added the 3/4 inch here in the front. You can see painted that black so it blends a little bit better. Overall, I think it looks good. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos.